militant taking over the government. Can't turn my back on the hood, too much love for them. Black militant taking over the government. Can't turn my back on the hood, too much love for them. Black militant taking over the government. Can't turn my back on the hood, too much love for them. Black militant taking over the government. Can't turn my back on the hood, too much love for them. Black militant taking over the government. Can't turn my back on the hood, too much love for them. Black militant taking over the government. Can't turn my back on the hood, too much love for them.
Let's talk about this fucking King Noble shit, alright? So when I come to Atlanta, I get put on that King Noble is on Fox. And he's on Hannity because he's making videos publicly talking about he support cop killers and whatnot and all of this other stuff. So for the record, we have to put it out there that King Noble was never in the conscious community. But back to the King Noble thing, because when I travel, a lot of people are not familiar with his quote unquote the conscious community, who's involved in the conscious community, who is quote unquote speaking for the conscious community. This is what I would want to say first and foremost. If you don't have a master teacher who basically who brought you into the conscious community, who is basically signing off for you to say that you are part of the conscious community, because that is the protocol that we work with from day one, teacher. So King Noble is not a part of that pantheon. I hate to burst anybody's bubbles or whatnot. He is a participant in consciousness. He has messages that he delivers. He has an organization that he's formed, but he's never truly been on the stage, right, in Harlem or in New York for that matter. He's not a part of that circle. He doesn't identify with any of the master teachers. There's no master teacher that's breathing right now that's like, yo, I brought him in, not to my knowledge. So now somebody who is basically a rogue, who's outside of the circle, is now being targeted by white supremacists, Fox 5 and all of these other places. Richard Sherman, they got Richard Sherman doing press conferences talking about King Noble.
Because there was some article written, you guys have seen it, talking about King Noble and all this. I did not write that article. A lot of people had sent it to me over the weekend, but I just thought this would be the best place to address it. But there were some points in that article or in that post that were relevant and I could agree with. But there are also some obviously ignorant points in there. I don't think it's any times a time to call out for an all-out war against police or any race of people. I thought that was an ignorant statement. But as a black man, I do understand that Black Lives Matter. I stand.
So now the light is on King Noble. By proxy, the light is on everybody.
Watch what he say.
Remember, we never had a teacher come out of nowhere.
So we never had a teacher come out of nowhere in the conscious community, right? At this point, they saying the conscious community consisted of these brothers of this community, of these people. And now it's a brother that popped up on YouTube out of nowhere, and he's killing it, right? This would be similar to King Noble. He pops up out of nowhere, and he's killing it. He's addressing all the things that other people are addressing in the community and stuff. He even addressing the people. So therefore, he initiating himself into the conscious community. This is why I said what I said about the brother trying to deny King Noble membership, like he's not a card-carrying member, or so on and so forth. And people trying to check me about my video, like Red Pill is just untouchable. You can't say his name or point out anything he's saying. To hell with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I initiate myself in this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not studying Imhotep or none of them niggas. I'm trying to deal with the Moses of our day, the Black Messiah that has risen in the hearts of certain black men and should be rising in our heart. That's what COINTELPRO out to prevent, the rise of a Black Messiah, one that's anointed with the same spirit that was on Christ. And I just gave a lesson on that the other day. The spirit of knowledge, the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of understanding, the spirit, this anointing spirit that allows one to be wise and deal with the matters of today and our people. As Solomon prayed, just give me wisdom, basically, knowledge and understanding to rule over your people or to lead your people.
In this particular video, I want to show how current events that are going on today, the way things are happening, the way they're manifesting, certain conversations, questions, all these things are proof of my Messiahship. They're signs and symbols of things that are happening today that should be indicators of those who have any questions or doubts about who I am and what I'm here to do. For one, when the Messiah returns, he will be able to do things that most will not be able to do in a way that they will not be able to do it. The very manifestation of the Messiah is the end of the white man's world. And all of his traditions, cultures, ethics, customs, limitations, they come to an end at the very manifestation of the Black Messiah on earth. He will be able to get away with even murder. As you see, many things are going on today that are blowing the minds of the masses. Some people want to imitate. They want to imitate the ways and actions of the Messiah because they're jealous, they're envious, and they're competitive. While they should be celebrating the embodiment of true black power, of true black enlightenment, black supremacy, black divinity. They should be celebrating this. They waste their time with jealousy and competition. They chant black power, but when they see somebody who manifests themselves on earth that actually embodies black power, they have a problem with it. They jump on the side of the white man. Why don't somebody take this Negro down? He can't do anything that he want to do. He can't say anything that he wants to say. What the hell do you think a Negro with power would do? You see the signs. You will be bewildered at black divinity as it has manifested itself on earth. There will be many imposters who seek to imitate, to make fun of, to parody the embodiment of the Messiah. And they will fall on their faces and learn harsh lessons from their mistakes. The only right action is reverence, honor, devotion, loyalty, submission. These are the only right actions that can be taken. Many find it hard to humble themselves, and they would rather exalt false ideas about themselves than sitting back and bearing witness to the Messiah, the Black Messiah, the Most High God himself who manifested himself on earth in this day and time as King over Black supremacy. You know the Messiah comes back when he speaks absolute, bold truth to power. And he's invincible and indestructible from the forces that be. You know the Black Messiah is here in this day and time. You should support, you should follow, you should reverence, submit, take heed to this very manifestation that has occurred in your lifetime. Don't be jealous, don't compete. Accept it for what it is. Celebrate this glorious moment. Because the moment of the manifestation of the Black Messiah, King over Black supremacy, the Most High himself, the manifestation of him is a glorious moment in time for the black race as a whole. Don't waste your time with foolishness, with ego. This is a reality. We live in a time of King over Black supremacy, the Black New World Order, where the great black patriarch sees his power. The black man comes into the divine position that we have been waiting on, that we have pointed to the walls of Egypt, Kemet, and all of our ancestors. We have seen our greatness from the walls. Now we live in the time of the embodiment, the reformation, the reincarnation of that reality is happening now. There will be more signs and symbols, but I urge all of the black people of the race, of the so-called conscious community, the unconscious community, whatever, I urge you all to humbly bear witness and revere the most remarkable and phenomenal experience that the black race have had in thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. You can tell the sign of the Messiah, you can see the symbolism and know that the Messiah has manifested because he has no teacher, he has no origin, no source, he's come from nothing and nowhere. And until you saw and marvel over his greatness, he was nobody. That's how you can tell he is not of your world. And he is not limited to the laws, rules, nor regulations of your society and your reality. He is beyond this paradigm. And he incarnates to show you the beyond, the beyond, the beyond. This is how you know. We're living in the time of the manifestation of the Black Messiah. Humble yourself. Bear witness. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleBlackRulership.com.